Brought to you by Penguin.
Endgame by Malorie Blackman. Read by Josh Dillon, Vivienne Acheampong, Rebecca Lee, David John, Masali Baduza, Nathan Stewart-Jarrett, Simon Darwen.
Now.
1. Toby.
29th of October, 2:29. To Sephy Ealing. From the video provided, you'll see that we have Troy Ealing and Liberty Jackman. This is not a joke or a hoax. You will ensure the instructions below are followed to the letter, or you will never see your loved ones again. If you involve the police or any other security detail, we will know, and you'll never see your loved ones again. This has been sent to you so that you can keep your daughter Callie in line. Make sure she doesn't get any unfortunate ideas, like going straight to the police. This will be our only communication. Send the following messages to Callie Rose Hadley and Tobias Durbridge. Tobias Durbridge, you will do the following within the next 24 hours. Plead guilty in court to the murder of Dan Jevons. Go public with the admission of your guilt. If you fail to do either of the above, you will never see your daughter Liberty again. This is not a bluff. Callie Rose Hadley, you will do the following within the next 24 hours. Remove the super injunction forbidding the press from reporting on Tobias Durbridge and his forthcoming court case. Remove yourself as Tobias's lawyer. If you fail to do either of the above, you will receive your brother Troy back in pieces. This is not a bluff.
So many unanswered questions. I reread the text message forwarded to me by Callie, who had received it from Sephy, her mother. A man, who claimed to be working on behalf of Dan Jevons, had called Sephy using her son Troy's mobile phone to state his list of demands. He had followed this up in writing. Working on behalf of Dan Jevons. There was just one problem with that. Dan was dead. He'd been murdered, and I was on the hook for it. Someone out there was desperate to see me spend the rest of my natural existence rotting in prison. On behalf of Dan Jevons. What did that even mean? Had someone from within the outfit decided to branch out for themselves, and this was a way of proving their worth? Or were they doing it to avenge Dan's death? Maybe this whole thing had been orchestrated by Owen Dowd, head of a rival setup, in an attempt to cause real problems for the opposition. Whoever it was who'd spoken to Sephy had backed up his verbal threat with this text message spelling out all the kidnappers' demands. And now Troy's phone was untraceable. On my instructions, my personal executive assistant, Jade Habari, had already tried to find out the location of Libby's and Troy's phones, but they'd been switched off, or smashed. The last recorded location of both was Heathcroft High School, the last place they were seen. No help there then. Where was my daughter? Had her kidnappers tied her up? Were they looking after her as the goose that was about to lay them a golden egg? Or were they abusing her? Perhaps they'd already got rid of her. Dark thoughts were knitting my insides together. I read the text message for the umpteenth time. Plead guilty in court to the murder of Dan Jevons. None of the kidnappers' demands had been met. In court yesterday, I had entered a plea of not guilty. Callie hadn't recused herself as my lawyer, nor had she removed the super injunction. In their text, they referred to themselves as we, so I had to work on the assumption that there was more than one. Now I stood at my bedroom window in the dark. A black hole was opening in my gut and trying to suck me into it. I was officially, if covertly due to the press injunction my blackmailers clearly knew about, on trial for Dan.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?